time to shrink. Hey. We are going to do a pumpkin bread cook-off. Actually, pumpkin muffin cook-off. I'm going to take 2 different recipes online. One I've already made, so I know is amazing. I'm going to make another one, and then I'm going to kind of make my version. All right, so pumpkin bread number 1, number uno, number dos, and number tres. Uno, dos, tres. All right, let's see which one we like the best. I'm gonna make all of them, and then I'm going to have my kiddos and my husband and I all taste them, and then we will decide on the winner. Winner, chicken dinner. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. Whew, I'm hot, y'all. All right, okay, y'all, we are getting ready to make the first one. This is called Pumpkin Spice Bread by Jacqueline Wheeler. She's on YouTube, and I will tag her down below. Try and tag her up here, but I haven't figured this thing out yet. This up in the corner thingy, that one up there, we'll see. So, this one I have made before. It is yummy. Already mixed the dry ingredients. You need almond flour, baking soda, pumpkin spice, hemp hearts, coconut flour, sweetener of your choice. I use Trim Healthy Mama Gentle Sweet, and almond flour. So I will link the recipe down below for sure though. All right, I've already pre-measured everything. This is kind of just like a dump recipe. So here's all my dry ingredients right here, and I'm just going to give these a good stir and incorporation to make sure there's no lumps, and I'm going to mix my wet ingredients and then dump them into my dry ingredients. So there's dry. Hold on here. I always think I have everything out, y'all, and then I don't. All right, so this is pumpkin. I think it's a cup of pumpkin. This is 4 eggs. 3/4 cup of butter, or 1/3 cup of almond milk, a teaspoon of vanilla. We're just gonna get this stirred together. Get those eggs broken up and just kind of get this incorporated. Incorporated seems to be the word of the day, y'all. I think I've said it. This could be a drinking game by how many times I've said it. Get this all incorporated. Incorporated. Here we go. Sorry, y'all, I'm feeling slap happy. Okay. Dumping it into the dry, and we're just gonna mix it up. Make sure you get all that goodness in there. All right, so that's it. And she does this as a bread in a bread mold, like a medium-sized loaf pan. I am going to do it as muffins. Number 2 comes from I Breathe I'm Hungry, one of my all-time favorite recipe peeps in this keto world. I love her, love everything she does pretty much, so I'm expecting I'll like this one too. We are going to just jump right into this one too. This is the dry ingredients, which truthfully are not super different, but they're different. So for this one, and again, recipe down below, for this one, it is going to be 3/4 cup of butter melted, 4 large eggs, 1/3 cup of almond milk, a cup of canned pumpkin, a 1/4, that's so far exactly the same. Now here it starts to differ. She uses a little bit of maple extract, a 1/4 teaspoon, which truthfully I'm not sure if I have. I'm gonna have to look here. And then the flours are a little different. She uses 2 cups of superfine almond flour and 1/2 cup of coconut flour, and then the same amount of baking powder, 4 teaspoons, and the same amount of sweetener. Then she adds, instead of using pumpkin pie spice, she does individual spices, and I do believe I have all of them, so I will follow her instructions to a T. thing, y'all. I like to use these parchment paper things. Nothing sticks to them, just like regular parchment paper. So they're my favorite. As you can see, almost out. So I'm going to bake at least 2 of each recipe in these so that we see how that comes out. And then the rest, this is all I had. So I know it's fall, but snowmen are my favorite, and this is all I had. So we're gonna rock out the rest of this pumpkin fall loaf in snowmen. Okay, y'all, now we're gonna do mine. So this is the third one. It's a little bit of a combination of the two and some different stuff. So I will have my recipe down below also, so you can see all the differences. But I use Trim Healthy Mama flour. It's my favorite in place of the almond flour. And I did include the hemp seeds in this one and the flax meal. So I don't have straight almond or straight coconut. Trim Healthy Mama is kind of like a blend. So I love Trim Healthy Mama. I will tag that down below too. I get it off of Amazon or sometimes at their website. All right, let's get right into it. Oh, also I use more spices because I tend to like things more spicy, like more cinnamony and all that stuff. So I did add double. Instead of 1 tablespoon, I added 2 tablespoons of pumpkin pie seasoning. All right, let's get into it. All right, you guessed it, incorporate it. All right, this is all of the dry, well incorporated. All right, in my head, y'all, mine was gonna be like a marry of things and the best of multiple worlds, and so it was gonna be the best. I don't know, I'm not a baker, not normally. We're gonna make our streusel topping. You want some butter. You want about 2 tablespoons of butter, so about half of this. And then if you just chop it up into little bits, it will just be easier to get the results. So I just usually chop it into tiny little bits and then put it in. Then I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of the gentle sweet topping. So 2 to 2 to 2. So this is a pretty easy one. 2 tablespoons of each thing. So this is 2 tablespoons of the Trim Healthy Mama flour now that's going in. And then you're going to put about a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, or as much as you want. I'm just gonna kind of dump. And then you just wanna get this kind of all mashed down to where it's like in little crumbles. If you have one of those little pastry cutter things, that would work perfectly here. All right, can you see that? So it just looks like that, just all crumbled together. All right, oven is on 350. I'm gonna put this one in the middle rack. We'll do, let's see, what are we gonna do? It's the first time I've done something like this. First impression, so which one you think you're gonna like. Second is gonna be taste, obviously. I think we'll just go based on that. First impression and then taste, right? Okay, I'm gonna go chill out for a bit. Mine rose the most, which surprised me, but the streusel needs work. This is I Breathe I'm Hungry rose the second most, and then the Jacqueline Wheeler rose the least. I'm super frustrated, so frustrated. Okay, I just tasted mine. I made extras in donut molds because I ran out of muffins, so I just tasted a piece of it. Ugh. I think I used an older box of flax meal because I ran out of the one I used for the first recipe, and I think the flax might not have been good because they taste like fishy. The flax was bad, I think. So we cannot put mine in the judging, and I'm so frustrated. All right, these are my chillins. Y'all have met them before, Jack, Caroline, and Andrew. And we are going to taste test. Andrew, can you sit up and participate? All right, we're gonna taste test. So the one on the left is from Jacqueline Wheeler. We have had this one before, so we're gonna taste it first. First, before you taste either one of them, which one do you think you're gonna like better?
This one.
The one on the left or the right?
The one without seeds.
Yeah.
The one without the hemp seeds?
This
Okay.
I don't like it that much.
All right. Andrew's not a fan.
If I usually banana bread.
I've tasted both of them, so I'll tell you what my opinion
I
is too.
say
better than
a
the-
solid 7 out of 10.
Okay.
I say 3 out of 10.
Okay. All right, Carrie, you try it.
I'd say 6.5.
All right. All right, now taste the second one. What you think, Andrew?
It's okay.
It's okay.
I don't like it
Is
that
it
much
better?
Which one do you like better?
The one on the right, but I don't like either of that.
All right, so the I Breathe I'm Hungry one is the one they're tasting now.
This one's a lot more pumpkin-y.
You think?
It is a lot.
Yeah, this one's a lot more pumpkin-y.
Okay. How about you?
It's a more moist.
More moist and more pumpkin-y?
Yeah.
This was more crumbly.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this one better. I'm gonna go with 8.5 out of 10.
All right. Caroline, what do you think? Did you try it yet?
Yes, I did. I like the first one better.
I did too.
So my first one is now changed to an 8. And this one is a 5.
Okay. Andrew, you like this 5? All right.
So you like this one better?
So help me total, y'all. I liked number 1. Caroline liked number 1.
Jack like number 2.
Jack liked number 2, and Andrew liked number 2. So I guess we have to wait for Daddy to come home and see what he thinks to break the tie. Interesting.
Although Andrew didn't really like either of them. Wait, before you end it, hi Rachel.
Oh yeah, hi to all of my friends that
Hi,
found this
Rachel.
channel.
Just pulled these babies out of the oven. All right, here's my first set of taste testers. Let's see, what do y'all think?
I don't usually like this stuff, but maybe I'll like this one. This one's much more moist than the other ones.
Yeah?
And it has a bit more of a cinnamon flavor.
Yeah? I know you don't usually like any of my muffins, but my keto muffins,
I don't like it.
not your favorite.
No.
What about compared to the other 2 we tried?
Better. Yeah, this is better than
This
the
is
other
better than the other 2? Really?
two. Yeah.
This is my recipe. Like, I made this recipe.
This one's better.
Awesome. All right, let's see what the next couple people think. All right, this is my next set of testers. They are going to homecoming. Don't they look great?
It certainly smells like pumpkin.
You want to do the whole food critic routine?
That would be good.
Smells like pumpkin. Looks like a cooked pumpkin. Do you use pumpkin?
It's good.
Yeah, it's
Mom.
good.
All right, Jack, so rate it compared to the other 2 that you had already tried.
When I gave the other ones like a 6 and an 8 out of 10, I was too generous with that. This is I'm gonna go with 8.
It's the next day. They had a great homecoming. By the way, they had a lot of fun. So I had a brunch this morning and I served the rest of my muffins to everybody at brunch this morning. And none of these are keto people. And they all loved my muffins. Like, I'm still kind of shocked. I'm not a baker, like, not a baker. And everybody liked my muffins better than the other ones, and I am just floored and so excited. So I'm gonna share the recipe and I hope y'all try it. The other 2 are not bad at all. The Jacqueline Wheeler one I really liked. The I Breathe I'm Hungry I didn't particularly like. I thought they were a little dry. Mine were quite, they were nice and moist, and the streusel topping really made it, and I just